Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a weapon mod here. This big bad bitch right here on my shoulder. Getting demonetized because it said bitch in the beginning of the video, but whatever. This is the shoulder mounted machine gun, part of the Rat Runner's arsenal. Now this is obviously a classic from Fallout New Vegas. The mod author does list. The shoulder mounted machine gun returns in the same form you find it in Lonesome Road, chambered in 10mm, having high fire rate but not beating the minigun, and taking on the role of the light heavy weapon. It will start appearing in the world at level 20 on heavier units of Gunner Mercs and Brotherhood of Steel members. Alongside the standard weapon appearances, the mod includes 4 uniques. I think it's actually more than 4 uniques. Lots of things. 45 attachments here. All different kinds of things we're going to go over. And we'll get to some of the uniques. I don't know about all of them. There's a lot. So, first and foremost, big old gun. Apparently the third person moving is a little bit weird. And it does look a little bit weird here, right? Like in third person, this is going to be weird. I think just the pure size of the weapon makes it weird. It is kind of one of those deals, right? Like in third person, it just kind of looks weird to carry it like this. But it is functional. It is firing where it's supposed to. It makes cool noises too. Like it does have that like wind down time. No wind up time though. I hit the trigger, that thing is shooting, right? Like not like the regular minigun. And it does have some cool first person animations where you kind of put your hand out here and you're really just carrying this big heavy gun. Kind of sounds light in its firing sound, I want to say. Like, does look nice though. Reload animation looks nice. The little wind down sound is cool. It's a cool gun. I like it already. Now, it does shoot 10mm rounds, like I said it did, right? Like the right on the rip, right? It does shoot the 10mm ammunition with a fire rate of 266. Lots of attachments we can put on here that make it do interesting things though. And then obviously we have all those unique variants to get to as well. So let's take a look at what we can do off rip here. So basic default standard stuff with perks though. Heavy gunner perk included, 47 damage, which is a lot actually. But you can go all the way up to advanced receiver here, which increases the fire rate. Oh, it does not increase the fire rate. It does just increase massively the damage, which is kind of the best way to go. You have light barrels here, which does increase the damage and the rate of fire, which is kind of interesting. The compact barrels, which makes it shorter, but it makes it a lot lighter, right? You lose 3.5 pounds off of standard off of that. Light barrels are still better too. Long barrels if you really want to increase the range stat. Heavy barrels for increased damage and range. Actually, light barrels might be the way to go. Like, you're obviously long barrels are getting you the most damage, but like in terms of fire rate, having a light barrel, let's see, does this compare? Because they got the DPS here. Technically, the DPS on the heavy barrels and all these things is better. Or no, worse. It's worse. The DPS is worse. The light barrels is the way to go. Thank you, UI mod that tells me DPS of weapons. The DPS is better here on the light barrels, and that's what's going to count here. So we have compact grip, so we can make the weapon a slightly lighter. I don't know how we're losing 2.5 pounds off of this lightness, but the accuracy stat like literally falls off. Marksman grip, it becomes longer. It does look a lot different. The support grip, the recoil compensating grip, obviously it makes it way more. You gain a little bit of accuracy. Support grip seems to be the way to go there. Better aiming with scopes, adds a red dot when aiming. This is like a built-in red dot into the grip. We gotta look at that. We don't want to put a scope on yet then, but there is some cool stuff to show off there. You have quick eject magazine, extended quick eject, drum magazine, extended drum. So let's put the extended quick eject on there just to see what that looks like in terms of rounds. I think we were at 60 before, now we have 100. Still no sight on there. This is a built-in red dot. It does have a dot, just like an automatic dot in there. That's very cool. Like a dot to aim at, as you see that, like almost like a laser sight style dot. 100 rounds of 10mm. Quick eject is faster. Does look a little bit different here too. Yeah, like I'm moving to the right and it's moving me left. It does extremely weird shit. This is not a third person weapon. Like I'm not. I feel out of control of my character. Like I'm literally moving certain ways and it doesn't move me the way I want to move. Even in the third person, it's just kind of not designed for that kind of thing, I guess. Just weird bugs with it or whatever. Could be partially my game or whatever, but like definitely, like I have third person animations and stuff that play, like different movement animations and stuff, but it just feels a little bit weird and jank in the third person regardless. I like you playing in first person anyway, but just, you know, a note there for your third person players. Let's put the recoil, let's put the compact grip on. I just want to see what it looks like, and then let's put a scope on it. Let's put the reflex sight on there. Also I wanted to also go here real quick to like the big drum mag. Might as well make it as big as possible, right? That's what she said. There's cool camos to put on here too, like the Atom Cats. Obviously, we're going to apply a little bit less camo on the compact version of the gun, but it's in the main part where you'd see it, right? Like on the part of the front barrel there. We have now 200 rounds. This is a reflex sight. Very heavy recoil though. Probably part of that compact grip, right? And it does look different. This is, I mean, it's still got some weird jankiness in third person, but this is the most third person compatible version, I feel like, just because it's small. But that recoil is insane. Let's take a look at some more of the other things we can put on with the weapon. So obviously I think that recoil was insane. So let's put the recoil compensating on that. Let's maximize that recoil control. Let's put a scope on there. Let's put a different skin on there too, just to show. Desert camo applies kind of more universally. Gunmetal is kind of just different. Nuka-Cola, there's lots of different things. Red paint, shark paint, standard paint, which is that green. Union paint, which is orange. Woodland camo. Like, so some different options there for sure, which is cool. Some of them are going to apply more than others. Let's put the desert camo on there for now. I'm imagining these uniques are going to have really cool looking skins on there too. This desert camo really applies well. Scope is like a short scope. You can actually just aim in and then just kind of let the fire rate go. Now it is extremely heavy in the recoil. I am controlling it right now. If I wasn't, it would be going up to the sky. This is with the recoil compensating grip. This is as much as you're getting. Scope is cool though. I like that design. I like that it can do that. It has other cool scopes too. Night vision recon improved scope, which has even more accuracy. There must be like a medium scope. Then we'll put that on there. And then a targeting computer, which tracks targets. I really want to test this. Now this is a little bit weird, for sure. This screen looks like very hard to see anything through. Maybe it's just my particular monitor setup or whatever. But this is something I want to test out. I want to test out like a lock on things and then start firing from. Because that's what it implies that it's going to do anyway, right? It does take up a huge amount of screen real estate though. Like it's a weighed cost there on that. Because like you can't see shit, like even beyond your own gun, right? But we can show off other camos and stuff here too. I like the red. I like some of these other ones. The Nuka-Cola paint, it looks pretty cool. Now light barrels is, I think, the way to go, right? Like compact barrels do increase fire rate, but not in a way where it increases DPS. Long barrels do give you that range stat if you're really worried about range. So that's a factor. Advanced receiver, I believe, is the way to go though. Recoil compensating might be the way to go. I think support grip might actually be better though, right? Because it has a better accuracy stat and improves VATS efficiency. It would be kind of an interesting thing to use this as a VATS build kind of a weapon. I could get more attacks off in VATS, I imagine. Is that what that means? So that was 4. So if I put something back on there like the recoil compensating grip, how much shots would I get off with that? Let's see. Let's take a look here. It's still 4 shots. So VATS efficiency. Maybe is it a better chance to hit? I don't know about that. Or maybe it just doesn't make enough of a difference, right? Like, I'm trying to think about how that actually works. This actually weighs less too. Slightly less weight here. No, I guess I definitely have a better chance to hit with this VATS support grip on there. Third person, still weird. Still a little bit like... It's fine. I think it's fine. Like, I think it functions fine. And I think that might be the way I end up playing it. Especially even with this targeting computer on. Because what the fuck can I see? Like, yellow? This is what you're looking at, man. It's tough. It's a hard circumstance. It's there. Very cool gun, though. Very cool. Like, I love the shoulder-mounted machine gun. I forget that it even exists in the Lonesome Road DLC because I just don't think it's like a very valuable weapon. It's got some interesting things to it, but it's just not ever really used there. Now we're gonna go test the weapon out in some combat, but while we're doing that, we're also going to go look for some of these unique variants, and I will see you guys when we get there. Alright everybody, we are here in Jamaica Plain. I'm sorry that you guys can't see anything. We'll do some third person shit for a second. Jamaica Plain here is a town. There's a ghoul here. So it's supposed to mark the target, and then does it lock on? I mean, it's hard to tell if it locks on when it just deletes him. So there's a ghoul there. If I shoot like this, is it like what is the... It's just a recon scope effectively then? Because it doesn't actually aim. Like it doesn't actually target for you. Like there's like, so I can ping him, but it doesn't actually change the bullet trajectory. I don't think that's worth not being able to see anything. Now there's a lot of ghouls here. Now the thing about Jamaica Plain is there's a little like unmarked kind of quest here. Or maybe it is a marked quest. Does it become a marked quest? I forget. But there is a quest here where you go and there's this big tour area that's supposed to go down in here. Nice little hipfire accuracy though. It is functioning just fine in third person. But if we go down in here, there's supposed to be like this room here. I guess I gotta unlock it. Is it this room? I don't know if it's this room or not. We're supposed to be able to go down here, yeah. And then there's a vault. It's an advanced lock, so like obviously you have to have the lock picking to get in here. But this is where you get the World Series baseball bat down in here. If you don't know about that, especially unique baseball bat in the base game. Yes. But down in this town hall basement, they were supposed to be doing a celebration of America here, and had a bunch of American like memorabilia down in here. Now this area is not particularly nice. The ghouls actually made it down. That is insane. can't really see, yeah, even in the third person here. It's doing some weird stuff, but we're fine. I'm gonna get through here. Hello, more ghouls. They just really wanted to follow me down, huh? Now I know there's like some laser tripwires here. Yeah, the turrets are gonna get set off. That's fine. Test it out and get some turrets here. I'm reloading, dog. That's kind of unfair for you to shoot me while I'm reloading. Thanks, turrets. Okay. Doesn't really matter. We can hit the button. You can sneak through that. You can turn all the things off. I just don't have the fucking time or the patience for that kind of shit. But we can access this terminal with a novice unlock. You can get the key card too. It is not that hard to find necessarily, but... Oh my god. I hate this game. Oh, okay. It's not the first S then, right? So it's got to be fold. I'm so good at the puzzles. I hate this though. I hate the. Okay. So, yeah, security personnel can come. That's fine. So it's supposed to be in this room here. See, I got that weird third-person animation where I start going the weird ways. This is the red flare, which is based off of the red glare, which was a unique rocket launcher in the Lonesome Road DLC. So this has got, based on the red glare design, its barrel is designed to shoot explosive ammunition, but this one specifically was made for parades and celebrations, as such it can be found in Jamaica Plains. Because they were going to do an America celebration, they were going to shoot this motherfucker off and do the thing. So let's take a look at it here. Basic ass reflex sight. Oh, it's got the dot too. So this one, let's heal up here. We've got some protectrons who are going to come try to be mad at us. It shoots rockets. Does that shoot rockets? Flares. No, it shoots flares as ammo, but it's effectively rockets, right? Like, that is insane. Like, having uniques that actually do some absolutely fucking crazy people shit. Little bash animation there. You just kind of poke them with the barrel. That's kind of interesting. This one is going to get me fucking killed, though. But it is cool. I really like a unique design that actually makes the weapon completely different like that. Like, this one's shooting flares that explode. Like, essentially like a firework, right? Like, it's a firework cannon that... as a special, unique design of this weapon. Obviously, you could probably still do some cool customization stuff with it. I'm going to end up getting very heavy here as we go through the video if we just try to go get all these uniques and stuff. I do like the little basic reflex sight. I like the dot, though. The dot one is the cool thing. Trying to see if I can see a ghoul. There's a ghoul way in there. Let's see. Not very accurate, though, with these flares, right? Like, but you can spam them. Like, it's semi-auto. I want this to be under... Is it semi-auto? No, it is full auto. I can hold this down. I can actually make it shoot faster, though. I can cheese it. That's it. Hello. Act like I won't kill myself to kill you. Motherfuckers. Just get off. It is full auto, so if I hold down the trigger here, it will continuously shoot. But if I tap the trigger, I can actually make it shoot really fast. And then you can see like the cool flare-looking design there. And they do drop. That's interesting as fuck. Like, it's not like a rocket. A rocket would just kind of fly off in its face. These drop like flares do. Oh, what a cool looking gun. I blow up a car over there or something. I just fucking absolutely annihilating my game. Cool looking design. Cool looking skin on there. Obviously unique. Unique actual concept. Really? Really? You think so? Fucking destroy everything, dude. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. We'll have to check out some other ones, right? Like, there's definitely some more unique areas to find, and I will see you when we get there. So, I'm out here in the glowing sea. I hope I'm going to find the next legendary variant soon. This is the Fated Glory. A special patriotic explosive variant of the shoulder-mounted machine gun is being transported to Quincy, but the convoy got attacked. The hefty delivery was left behind in the glowing sea by the last remaining mercenary who chose to come back for it when he was better prepared. However, it is poorly hidden at the peak of some old rundown highway. Now, there's a big highway right here. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. There's a cave right here, but there's a death cloud right here. That's one thing. Red flare here just absolutely ruined that, man. But I imagine this is what it's talking about. Now, I'm not very good at solving riddles or puzzles, like word-based puzzles, but it seems like this is where I would put it. Like, if this is the road that I think about being in here. And poorly hidden would imply that it's not actually that hard to find, but, you know, I'm bad at finding things. They're going death cloud dead. He's not dead, he just got knocked over. Now he's dead. Now, let's see if we can actually find the weapon. It should be somewhere right around in here, right? Like, this is what I would think of as the convoy. If I can't find it here, I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up. I'm going to find a fucking different one. I'm just letting you know right now. No, it's right here. Fated Glory. Embeds the weapon with a true American spirit by shooting justice-induced fragmentation rounds. So obviously, we gotta equip that one off rip, right? Like, that's gonna be insane. Faded Glory. So, we got Faded Glory here. This one's got a built-in scope. Frag round. Feels like the fire rate's a little bit slower to compensate that, but it is still fucking a big chungus of a fucking boy. Now, we're here in the Glowing Sea, and it's just nasty. There's a church right over here full of ghouls. Yeah, really? Really, right? Scorpion? You fucking think that was a good idea, stupid bitch? I don't have to use the scope, man. The hipfire is really good on it, too. The frag rounds on this one are fucking kind of nice. Now, I don't intend on covering every legendary variant. Sometimes they are too vague in the descriptions for me to even think that I have a fucking guess of a clue where to find them. But I will describe them to you later on in the video. We're going to do some ghouls on it. Like, he's just fucking... What a fun gun. Like, I don't think enough people... I mean, I about blew myself up there, though. But it is a fun gun. It's just a deal of, like, I'm dumb about it. Frag rounds, right? Danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. What I'll do real quick is we're going to go... Fast show enemies nearby my ass. More ghouls down in there. I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, I wanted to go back to my settlement here because I wanted to see what customization we could do, because that's standard receiver. We can make the explosive rounds even better. We could take the heavy barrels off. I like the light barrels in particular, right? We could put that support grip on there still. It has a scope, but you could change that to a reflex sight or no scope or whatever if you want to. And then you can still put the drum quick eject magazine on there, and then you can still shoot the explosive round. So all the customization is still there. That's important. Big fucking explosive rounds, higher fire rate. Just letting the fucking shit go. More legendary variants to show off though, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright everybody, here we are, Adam's Cat's Garage, which the next one should be. Obviously the Adam Cats, very gang full of cool guys. Should have their own unique variant because they make cool shit. They make cool power armor, they got cool things. I don't know where the unique variant is going to be in here. Obviously the Adam Cats, it's like one of the coolest underutilized factions. There's a bobblehead here, the unarmed bobblehead. Punch people in the face. I don't know where the gun would be though. There's a lot of space in here. Like it could be like anywhere practically. It says that Zeke made it though, and Zeke's a person. So is it in his house, or is he like on his person? Do I have to talk to Zeke about it? You guys are cool. The Adam Cats paint job, obviously you see on things. It's very classic, iconic faction with their cool fucking names and all their shit, right? Like. I don't know where the unique is. I know that they usually get attacked. Zeke, Blue Jay. Zeke's right here.
Excuse me.
Hey, Nosebleed. Just where do you think you are? This is Adam Cat territory.
No trouble, man.
I didn't mean any trouble.
We can't be seen with some nerd from Nowheresville.
Adam Cats, man. So fucking cool.
Oh, I know what this... I guess you don't look like...
Sure.
Yeah! Now, let's put... My girl Rowdy should have something for you. She also trades in power.
Okay. I don't really want to do your quest. I just wanted to find your gun. I was hoping that if you talked to me, I would somehow get your gun. Maybe we have to do the quest to get the gun, which would, you know, be no, it's just right here. The hot rodder. There it is. I found it in the car. Rear mounted supercharger ludicrously increases fire rate, 777, and causes the bullets to superheat, setting the target on fire. So that is that variant found. That's very cool though too. Obviously all the variants so far have been really fucking actually amazing. The superheated bullets here, super insane rate of fire. That sounds like a minigun, right? We're now in minigun territory in terms of fire rate at least. Now it'd be cool to have something to show this off against. We could obviously do the Adam Cat's quest to start getting some things to spawn in, but I'm gonna go find some stuff to shoot. Now I believe, let me look here. There is 3 more variants. We're not gonna get to all of those. That's a lot. But you can already tell here that the different customization options you like in terms of variants you get is very good. The base customization was good too. Having these explosive rounds or these superheated rounds on this one is cool. I knew that'd be my alert. Yeah. What a great weapon. I mean, obviously it's gonna chew through 10mm rounds. Like obviously you just got to be prepared to be kitted with that kind of deal. And obviously, you know. It's just huge. It's just a huge gun. It's heavy, but you should definitely use heavy guns. Like this is a build. You should just make a build of heavy gunner build just to use this weapon because it's just fucking fun to use. Now, obviously, you're gonna have to invest in some way to get massive amounts of 10. Oh yeah, you want to spawn in Mirelurk? Really? It's a good idea. Super heated ass. And the range is stuff with the gun. I mean, the recoil is kind of insane, right? So it's a little bit tougher at this kind of range, but. And I am spitting. That was 200 rounds. Goodbye. Goodbye, 200 rounds. But they are dying. I want to see what it looks like in bats here. It's a very small like, even we get like what, 4 bursts off in VATS. We showed that off earlier. You don't really shoot enough rounds to make that functionally useful. It's not super duper a VATS weapon, even though it does have some VATS based attachments and stuff. I do like this one too. I prefer obviously the explosive rounds of the old Glory, even the Faded Glory, I mean. And then the Red Flare, obviously shooting flares is kind of its own unique concept and stuff here. We're going to go get, I think, one more, we'll see. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, here we are. Saugus Ironworks again, because everybody loves this. Apparently, these Forge motherfuckers here have decided to make their own special variant of the gun. So we got to go find this thing in here. Maybe it'll be inside... Maybe it'll be on the roof, right? There's weighted options there, right? We'll have to see what that looks like when we get in here. Obviously, we got explosive rounds back on here because it's my personal preference. This one's the tenderizer, though. We'll see if we can find it. I'm very bad at finding things, right? Like I've shown off in mini videos before. I am not particularly good at finding things. Yeah, you get fucking fried. Everybody gets fried. This one does the explosiveness of it. Just makes it do so much more damage. Where it does become much more valuable, I think, as a weapon. I'm gonna hurt myself a little bit though. I really don't want to have to do the terminal. I guess we'll just go around, right? There's a way to go around, if I remember right. Go up and over, right? If you're not good at terminal. Really? Were you down there? Down? Right? Somewhere down there. Just like vaguely see that. I just really don't want to go somewhere down in there. I'm gonna hit markers. Dead. I fucking love explosive rounds, dude. It's so cheese. It's a big cheesy though, right? Like that is definitely the deal with that. I'm hoping I don't just end up walking by it because it doesn't have any kind of description at all on where it actually is. It could be anywhere in here for all the fuck I know, right? Like you're dead. I mean, I imagine it would be down there by the forge, right? That's where you want to put it. You're dead too. I mean, we'll take a little bit of a look-see around here, but. Hey, listen.
Who's there?
Me, I am here. Where's your gun at? I'd put it right by the fiery forge. It is right here. Oh, that's a flamer. Never mind. I thought it looked similar. Okay, I would put it right here by the forge. Right? It must be like either with the boss guy or on the roof. There's the guy talking about how to do the Power Armor fucking Creation Club quest bullshit thing. Right? Like. Fucking bullshit quest. Anyway, I'm not worried too much about that. I was hoping I would just find the gun right in here. He picked a mistake. It was a mistake to fuck with me. I had to... A hero? You think I'm a hero for blowing you up with explosive shoulder-mounted machine gun rounds? You're wrong. I am not the hero. I am the villain of your story. I'll keep looking around for a little bit here, though, guys. If I can't find it, I'll let you know. And we'll see what happens from that. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. I did find it. Okay, it's a tenderizer here. The tenderizer is supposed to be very good at killing armor, which is an interesting aspect here. This shotgun converted solar method machine gun softened up the target the more times it consecutively hits it, increasing damage every time. So yeah, it does kind of, it's gonna bust through. It shoots shotgun shells too, which is fucking insane. And it was here with the boss, whatever the fuck the dude his name is. He fell right into that molten lava. It makes like railway rifle sounds. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I lost karma. Oh no. Gotta cover the karma mod at some point. Is that a targeting scope on this? No, it's like a recon or the night vision. The night vision scope, the coloring makes me think I can beat the fire. Okay. So we'll test this one out, obviously in some combat. Now there's supposed to be one, the Phalanx, which is supposed to be on a Norwegian freighter ship. I imagine that's like. Why it can't be the USS Constitution? I don't know what the fuck. And sometimes it falls off. I know where the Norwegian ship is. There's like, and then there's like another one. Like, there's a lot of variants here. There's a lot of stuff to go over with this particular mod. It's kind of insane. There's a gunner captain way down there. Oh, it is a marking scope though. It's a recon scope of some variety. Now, this is not very good at this kind of range here. It does have a lot of fucking recoil too. Shotgun shell stuff is weird. I've been crippled. Oh no. Fire fallen. What will I do? There's an assaultron here. There's all kinds of shit here. Now this is supposed to do more damage the more times I hit, right? Like, and it is definitely doing that, right? It's just not. I'm getting my shit fucked. Can we stop? Can we stop, please? Like, it just doesn't... I mean, we could obviously make it probably modify it to do more damage on the baseline, and that would be helpful, but... It's not as cool as I thought it would be. Like, some of the other ones I definitely think are cooler. I'm still of the opinion this red flare action might be my favorite, right? Like... I mean, it's shooting flares, which is like an ammunition you're probably not even using anyway. Yeah, you drop bombs on me. Let's see how that goes for you. It's like way up there. There's no way this one's gonna hit though. Like, there's some weaknesses to that as well. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here though. I'm gonna go try to find another one of these legendary variants, and I'll see you when we get there. Alright, this is where this one's gotta be here, right? This is the wreck of the FMS Northern Star. This is the Phalanx one, which is supposed I'm having the weird issue again. Like, when you first enter third person, it doesn't let you go right. I'm pulling right. The stick is going right. You can't see this, but I'm going left now. Third person's weird. The gun is still great, though, even though the third person is weird as fuck. Now, this is supposed to be at the very tippy top of this bitch, but it can very much get knocked off, so we'll see if we can even find it when we get up here. Faded Glory, or whatever it's called. The explosive round one, not the one that shoots explosives. Yeah, this is like, I don't know if they're Norwegian. Are they Norwegian? I thought it was like French. But if they're Norwegian, that's fine. Like, I'm not making a judgment. I open the gate. Let me up in here. Really? That must be Norwegian, huh? They are speaking a different language. I never processed that as Norwegian. That they were Norwegian here, but this makes sense. See, like, I'm putting the pieces together. I'm so good at Fallout 4, you guys. I've been playing this shit for like thousands of hours. I'm about blowing myself up from explosive rounds here. Probably a little bit sketchy to use the explosive rounds, but I'm trying to find a weapon that I don't really want to get knocked off the thing. I mean, you have it right here in your hand, right? Like, that's it? The Phalanx. Ooh, you gotta turn off that music right now. Where the fuck is it? Shush, 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 shush. I mean, I already said bitch in the beginning of the video, so obviously I'm already demonetized, but I don't want to give my money to whoever the fuck made that song. Phalanx is an interesting one because it's got a sword on there. So, increases damage resistance, improves movement speed while aiming, exceptional melee damage and range. The spirit or borrows fills the weapon with limitless need for blood. I don't even know what all that shit means, but it's got a Viking sword and shield on there, which is very fucking cool. You can see that here. If I bash, it's gonna like have extra range. I am like hitting that person, right? You see that? That was insane. Like, the distance that I was meleeing at. Obviously, damage resistance is a big deal too. Movement speed while aiming? Was that insane? Movement speed just, I'm running, and that was insane. Because I could charge. It's like supposed to be like a charging mechanic, which is like a totally unique thing. I'm gonna go faster. When do I go faster? How does that work? The aiming that does that? Aiming on sight like makes your movement speed increase? I don't know. I started just zipping. I'm trying to figure out this. I'm not really particularly running fast. I'm aiming and moving fast though, that's for sure. And it does kind of, it's apply for a second after you stop aiming. See how that works? I got the big lurchy speed. It doesn't apply all the time right away, but you do move much faster while aiming, as you see here. I'm just kind of sliding around. One more at a police rationing site. Now that's got to be in, where's the police rationing site? Somewhere like over here by Diamond City. I'll get lost in the map sometimes. You guys get lost in the map? It's a Boston police rationing site. They said it's a police rationing site. The Greed Machine. This one is originally mounted on a gunship. These are fucking crazy variants. This melee one is kind of insane. With its like kind of charge up ability here. Now it's got to be in here, right? Really? Really? What, a bear? It's hard to tell sometimes. Is it a bear? Is it a Deathclaw bear? Let's take a second for that. Like, come on then. Alright, Deathclaws. Now this is obviously not doing this much McShooty damage. It's fine though. The melee, let's see. Pokey. Poke. And it's just dead. Like, dude, what? I just poked him to death? This one's the perfect melee way. It's kind of insane. Like, it's a sword. It's kind of insanely crazy. Now, you swing it like this, like a sword, actually, in the third person, which is interesting, I think, as a mechanic. Because, like, you just kind of poke with it still. But it has, like, Commando Lunge in Modern Warfare 2. Commando Pro. Like, I can hit that deer. How far can I hit the deer, and I'm like, I don't feel like I'm touching the deer, actually. Right? That's a weird one. This is a weird one. This is some weird ones. It's fine. I think that's weird is good. Options are cool. This is the one where you have to jump into, right? Because it's a barred door. Yeah, this is the only, well, not the only. I mean, if you're talking about, like, I guess the strength level. This is the parkour puzzle one that I couldn't really do on PC because you can't jump as high because your frames are weird. Right? It's a weird situation. Don't worry about it. You go around here. You go like this. You go in here. Da, 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 da. So a police rationing site would imply to me this location. Now, mole rats, really? I'm gonna see how far. Like poke, poke, poke. It's just fucking the poke gun. Oh my god, it's fucking great. It's a great weapon mod though. I'm having the fun time, and it's not that I don't have fun covering mods. Most of the time I have fun covering mods. Sometimes they're not always perfect. They don't always work right. They might be deep. It might be deep down in here. Now I know there's like the new creation clip enclave. Yeah, you're dead too. I didn't even really. I like vaguely. It's like anything in front of your screen within like 10 feet. Get stabbed, gets dead. I want to see how far. Like how far away. Yeah, Morad's dead. Like this, I'm not anywhere near it. It's got extreme levels of range. And obviously don't want to shoot my gun in here. Now I know there's just like enclave quest nonsense in here. There's like shelving that's in the way now. When did the shelving get in the way? I imagine I was thinking that it would be down here. It could still be down here. We'll find it if we can find it. Is there another rationing site? Weeks. It's got to be like if this is here, sniff.
That's it.
What a weird password. Could you imagine if you made your password sniff? Ghouls. Still the boot gun. I just want to make sure it's not down in here. There's a cool taboo tattoos down here. And there was a police officer right here, right? This is lore and important stuff for the area. And it's just a door that connects back in here. I have my flashlight on, okay? I am trying my best to make sure I can see. Now, I don't know why I can't access this. Normally this is like open now, right? To get in there. Is that not part of the thing? Is it not in, is it there with the armor? Why is this shelving in here? This is not supposed to be here, right? Unlock door required terminal. Well, like, maybe I haven't done the other parts of the quest yet. That's really the deal with that. I think it must be deeper in here then. Is there an... Oh, the ghoul from forever away. Cheating. This just leads to, like... I mean, this is technically underneath the rationing site still. I just don't feel like it's going to be this deep. It's hard for me to find things. I'm trying to use the clues provided. This is just a fun gun, though. This one, in particular. A poke. The dupes. The duder. I mean, and increasing the damage resistance is kind of insane. I don't think it's this deep down in here, though. I really don't think, like... Because this would be really hard to fucking find. I mean, it could be. I'm still looking. There's all these ghouls down here, generally. There's a glowing one down here. I know that. Did I accidentally poke the wrong one? I did. I know there's this steamer trunk down here, right? I figured it could be maybe down here. Let me take a look around and think about it, and I'll see you guys in just a second. It is in the rationing site, the same Boston Police rationing site I thought it was. This is the Greed Machine. Doubled fire rate with a huge auxiliary ammo drum attached to the back, converted to 5.56. Now, it doesn't, I don't think, tens of thousands of 5.56. Oh, officials keep ordering tens of thousands of 5.56 rounds, but can't afford a pair of boots when I go to Pleasant Ass Screw them, I say. So, like, this is like... They were like trying to make a 5.56 version of the gun, which is kind of interesting as a concept. I want to really see this one too. It's the Greed Machine. It was originally apparently mounted to a aircraft of some variety, like a vertibird mounted gun would be like the idea in the lore, right? It was obviously not the vertibird or like a, like a jet. It's, what does it say? It says here mounted to a gunship. I don't know if is there gunships in the lore. Like it's a vertibird, that would be what I imagined. The Greed Machine. So this one has infinite rounds in it, right? So like this one has the extended drum, so that's the deal where you get the unlimited capacity type of thing. You have as many rounds as you have, so you can just shoot it forever. That's kind of an interesting thing. They're very cool guns. I really do like the differences in the variants here. This one is obviously just kind of fucking insane. It doesn't really do more damage though than the base one that shoots 10mm. So it doesn't like obviously it says it doubles up the fire rate, which does count for something. But the fact that it shoots 5.56 and does the same damage as 10mm, that different calibers should do different things. Now we're back here at my base with my weird third-person camera perspective thing here, but you can still customize this. I don't really like I can make it the advanced receiver to increase the damage. But this one is equipped, so if I go back here to my base one here, I guess it's 73 damage with the advanced receiver, so it does do a little bit more damage, I suppose. I like the light barrels. Just put a regular scope on there, I guess, and then this is desert camo on there already. Drum magazine. Not that that matters, huh? You could literally put the standard magazine on there, because why? It doesn't, you have infinite capacity, right? That doesn't change. That's just built into the gun too. Yeah, that's kind of a nuts fucking gun. I mean, you would... I blew through 100 5.56 rounds right there in just a little bit. But yeah, this shoulder-mounted machine gun, with all of its fucking crazy uniques, with all of its cool-ass attachments, is a great weapon. It's fucking fantastic. It is like one of the most fun, heavy guns I've used. I never really appreciated the shoulder-mounted machine gun in Fallout New Vegas. I just don't really use automatics in that game. I always use semi-automatic guns, generally. There's so much cool cowboy shit, like with the shotguns and, I mean... lever actions and all those kind of cowboy Peter style guns rather than using full auto like the All-American or stuff like that. This is a cool guns. You guys let me know what you think of the shoulder mounted machine gun, part of the Rat Runner's arsenal, down in the comment section down below. If you guys do want to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. That way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whoever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.